Secret Savings presented by Municipal Credit Union. We get New Yorkers more, so you can get more New York.
As I was saying, back to school shopping, it's so expensive. It really is.
It truly is. All right, so consumer savings expert Andrea Warrock is here with us to talk about some smart, practical ways to cut costs before you hit the store. Good to see you, Andrea.
And good morning. Thanks for having me. How are we here? How are we going back to school already?
I know.
Gosh, I know. It's like one of the, it's like I feel like it just ended and now here we are again. Let's start with at home. You always say the first place to shop is within your own house. So what do you mean by that?
Take inventory of what you have left over from last year. You really don't need to buy everything that's on that school shopping list. And that might be an unpopular opinion with your kids, but even the backpacks. Throw some spray on any stains, throw it in the wash, and you can make it look like new. Partially used notebooks, rip out the pages they used. I was looking at my daughter's notebooks. She used maybe 15 pages, and there's still a ton left for this upcoming school year. Why waste that? Collect scattered crayons, markers. Maybe you could make a set, pencils, just resharpen them. You don't have to go shopping. Take inventory, then you can make a list of what you actually need.
Yeah, so once you know what you have already and then what you actually need, how do you find the best price, though, without running all over the place?
Right. Well, and back to school sales have been going on for a couple of weeks already. So it's kind of hard to figure out the best place to buy, the best time to buy, but there are some great tools that I'll walk you through. First, I would recommend downloading the Flip app that's spelled with 2 P's. This aggregates all the store circulars in your area so you can see who has the best prices for everything on your list. Then you could shop accordingly. If you're in store and you forgot to look at the circulars, though, there is a great app called Shop Savvy. Take a picture of the product barcode, and this will show you if any other retailers or even online retailers like Amazon are selling that same item. See if it's sold for less. Some stores might price match. Otherwise, obviously, you could buy it from the other retailer. Also, use the store app. If you're shopping at Target, for instance, this Target Circle app is great. Sometimes they may have a better deal online that isn't available on sale in store. However, the cashier, the clerk at checkout will match that online price. So always check that online price. And then if something is not on sale, you have a few weeks left, use the Karma tool. This will set a sale alert for you so that when it does drop in price, you don't miss it.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, by the way, to go back to that spray on the backpack for the stains, but the kiddos want to be, they feel like they got to have the new thing to feel cool and kind of fit in. If my mom said spray the JanSport, I'd be like, okay, lady. What about brand names? Yeah. Is it worth paying more for the name brand school supply?
This is going to be a tricky situation, especially when you're dealing with kids. The older kids want the brand names. But when it comes to the school supply basics, notebooks, binders, markers, go with the generic. This is going to save you 50 to 70% off. I was looking at a Target one subject notebook from their Up and Up brand. It was on sale for $1. The same notebook from 5 Star, the only difference being the 5 Star logo, was going to cost you $3 more. That's a huge savings. And if you multiply that discount across all the supplies on your list, obviously it's a big area of savings. Explain to your children the money you save on this school supply basics could then go towards maybe the Nike sneakers that you really can't get away with going the generic brand, right? And then for maybe a backpack, I would say spend a little more on the quality brands that could last, especially if you go with a solid color, a basic, they could reuse it in a couple of years for a couple of school years. And go with a brand like Osprey or JanSport. They actually offer lifetime guarantees. They will repair any backpack that breaks from normal use, manufacturer defect.
Yeah, and I got to remind my kids that the money we save are not going to new squishies.
Yes, that's a good one.
I like this new idea that you have. Maybe new for me. Teaming up with other parents to save.
Yeah, I was looking online, and you can really get such a good discount when you buy those bulk packages of school supplies. There was a 40-pack Bic mechanical pencils for $7. That came out to 18 cents per pencil, but I don't need 40, right? So I would typically go for the smaller pack. But if you could find a couple of other parents with kids in the same grades, you could team up to split those bulk packages. And what's great, too, is you could divvy up the list so you have less to buy, and then you split it all together. Or Or if you want to be really savvy, you take on the list, buy everything, use your rewards card, rack up that cash back, the points, and then have everybody send you the money through Venmo, Zelle, or however you want to split the purchases. This would be a great way to get a better price per unit and then rack up some extra rewards.
Okay, there you go. And then finally, gadgets, laptops, tablets, that kind of thing, right? Is there any way to save there? Are there discounts kind of heading into back to school year?
This is honestly the biggest budget killer for parents during back to school season. Parents are spending over $300 on tech for school. So my biggest recommendation is look at an older model. Don't go with the latest and greatest. Oftentimes it's a difference of just the design, the look, and not really the function. So just make sure you're getting everything you need. Otherwise, look at the certified refurbished models. You can go to Amazon Renewed, Best Buy, Walmart, Verizon for a smartphone. I mean, these are quality gadgets. They come with a certification and a warranty. You get money back guarantee, and these are promised to work and look like new, just factory refurbished, and you're going to save 60%. So this is great for your tablet, your laptops, printers, graphing calculators may even offer this option. Great way to save.
All right, great ideas. Thanks so much, Andrea. Great to see you, and good luck with back to school with your kids.
We're starting tomorrow, so we don't have much time to prepare any further, but luckily I'm set.
You're starting school tomorrow?
It's crazy. Our summer is so short here at
Oh my gosh, when does the school year end?
Well, we ended on May 31st, so we did have a little extra time
Right.
ahead of you guys.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, have a great school year.
Thank you.